Hi there, everyone. Welcome to the Waran Shanmugam show. Amazing to see all of you all yet again. Yeah, it is very interesting that today, the 12th of January, and we could see already the kemeriahan. Yeah, what I'm saying is the kemerahan. Yeah, whereby Chinese New Year is around the corner. Everywhere you go now, it's all Chinese decoration, Chinese New Year decoration, and it's all fun. Yeah, what I could see is cookies, and loads of cookies. I can't wait to really grab hold of those cookies that is available. But hang in there because just a few more weeks, we will be celebrating Chinese New Year. Now, my question to you is this. What's your plan for Chinese New Year? Or rather, how are you going to celebrate Chinese New Year? There are a lot of ways to do it. And I'm thinking that I want to do something very different, very crazy. But let's see how that goes. I won't tell you now. We will see once we are done with the Chinese New Year, or maybe during the Chinese New Year, I might post a live video. Check out my Facebook page. I am more than I think. Ladies and gentlemen, you are so right. You are always more than what you think you are. You just have to open your mind, open your soul, open your heart, be alert, and keep an ear, a listening ear, so that you will be able to absorb whatever that is right in front of you, which you still do not know. Now, I'm talking about a listening ear. For that, I have got this personality, someone who is so great, so awesome, so amazing. This lady, her name is Shamini Paramanathan, and she is an amazing person. Why do I say that? Because she's a master life coach. That means she can really coach you on how to become yourself to the max using all the potential that you have, which you yourself do not know. She's also a trainer, a mentor, and she's a consultant. And she is with Dynamic Coaching and Consultancy, an agency where they really help people in need. I am going to bring her on studio. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Let's welcome Shamini. Coach Sham, hi there.
Hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Thank you. Thank
So
you,
nice.
Warren.
Yeah, how are you doing, Coach Sham?
I'm good, doing very well. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. You see, Dr. Lau Bintik already sent the first message. Hi, Warren and Shamini. Good evening. Good
Hi,
evening,
good
Dato.
evening, Dato.
It is so nice to have a lot of viewers there already starting to comment. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how do you want to connect during your Chinese New Year? What are the plans? How are you going to do this differently this year? Please use the chat area. Write down what are the ideas that you have. What are the plans that you have? Share it with us so that we can all see whether we can share ideas or copy your ideas. We have got today with us Coach Sham, and she's an amazing person that I told you just now. But I want to know whether she is really amazing. You would want to know also, right? Let's ask the question. Sham, I want to ask you by this very first question. I do know that you help people a lot in many ways. Tell us a little bit about your helping people, Sham.
Okay, basically, what I do is I help people who are actually not sure what they want in life. That is really like finding purpose, finding how to achieve their goals. So I help them to direct them, focus them to the direction that they want to reach. And
Mhm.
I've done quite a number of coaching for some of them. And yeah, that's basically what I want to do, help as many people to focus on what they want in life, because
So when you
finding
see,
a purpose
sorry, go
finding a
ahead.
purpose is very, very important in your life.
Okay, so you are saying finding purpose. Now, this is what I get a lot, Shamni, whereby a lot of people say that you must find your purpose, your life purpose. My question to you is this, Coach Sham. Do every single person on earth have got a life purpose?
Everybody has got a life purpose, just that sometimes people don't know what is their purpose in life, because
Okay,
everybody has got a purpose in life.
okay, the next question would be how do one find for life purpose?
Okay, first of all, in order for you to find your life purpose, you must understand what really you want in life. See, once you justify what really you want in life, you have to get the clarity of really what you want in life. From
Okay.
there, you can work yourself to it. Because if you don't have anything, it's very difficult for you to move forward.
Okay. Okay. Now, I spoke to a person yesterday. This gentleman, I was talking to him. I was trying to coach him, and then this is something that he was doing, and it's exciting. So after Form 5, he started venturing himself into many companies, many businesses, many entrepreneurship, and eventually now he found a, 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 a solution, I would say, whereby he's in this business, fertilizers, something that he have never thought about. He was doing insurance, he was doing bitcoins, and you name it, he have done it. But then now he's doing fertilizers, and guess what? He is now doing very well. Question: is that how life purpose works? As in, sometimes you need to test the water to find out what's your life purpose.
Yes, true. Sometimes you need to test it out because you learn from error and all that. And once you have tested it, you know where you're good at. That's how you come to know your life purpose. So you have to try something. Take the risk. Don't be afraid, because there are many people who are always afraid of trying things. When they don't try, they don't know their life purpose.
Okay,
For instance, let me give an example. I'm
perfect.
very good at what I'm doing, that is listening to people, which I never knew about it until it came to a point I was thinking, hey, I'm very good at listening at people and asking questions. So why don't I do this? So that's how I got into this. You have to learn from trial and error
Okay,
and never
trial.
give up once you fail.
Very nice. Always try, and try. Never give up.
Never
And
give
it's
up.
interesting why what you spoke about, Coach Amini. But before that, Susan is saying good evening, everyone. Hi, good
Hi, good
evening,
evening,
Susan.
Susan.
Yeah, and going back to what you said just now, Coach, when you say that try until the end, because and never give up. Something that I found out also in my life is that I was trying to do something very hard, putting all the effort, pretty much 100% effort. At the very tail end, when I was about to give up, everything came into perspective. So it's like what people used to say: finish the course. You must remember to complete the course, or else you will never know at the very end, just about when you are about to quit. That's the time when you are supposed to be getting the so-called enlightenment. You want to share a little bit on that note?
Okay, I actually basically believe in that. You see, like I always say, when you try something, you fail, there's always a different way of doing things. Some people, they try and try and try and then they give up. But there are
Yeah,
so many ways. You can always maintain your goal, but always try a different way of getting it done.
nice.
Eventually, you will definitely achieve it.
Yeah, there you go.
I believe in
Sometimes,
that.
sorry.
I believe in that. When
Yeah,
you,
exactly.
yeah,
So
once you
if
have your mind set, you can always achieve something.
there you go, you have to set your mind in accordance to what you really want to achieve.
Yes,
Uh,
true. That's
and,
very true.
and like how we spoke this morning, yeah, Coach Sham,
Yep.
when you do the same thing every other day and expecting change to happen, it's not going to happen.
Yes, definitely is not going to happen. You have to
Yeah.
change the way you do things.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Coach Sham in action from Dynamics Consultancy, and it's very interesting. Why? Because she is going to share a little bit of her personal life as to where she was and who she is now, which is going to be very, very interesting. Please share this link to as many people as possible, because we want everyone to be touched. If not all, at least if one person were to be touched by you sharing that link, guess what? Blessings, blessings, and blessings. Now, I want to talk about you and you helping, yeah. But before that, I like what Susan said: change yourself first before changing others in life. Very well
Yes,
said,
very
Susan.
true.
Very nice. And Sita Devi is saying, "Hi, Shamini. Good to hear you speak."
Hi, Sita.
Sita
Nice
is
to see you
someone.
here. She's my friend,
Ah,
my
lovely.
my MBA classmate.
Hi, Sita. Hi, Sita. Nice to know you. Yeah. So, why do you do this, Sham?
Okay, why I do this? Actually, basically, it all started off when I started going to an NGO. It's an Indian business NGO known as Malaysian Indian Network of Entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Okay, I went there because I wanted to see what is this NGO is all about.
Mm-hmm.
So upon going there, I noticed that there were a lot of people coming in for the event,
Okay.
especially ladies. They all have something in their mind, like they want to start off business, but there are so many things in their mind, but they just don't know how to do it. It's
Okay.
not that they don't know how to set up their business, is how to move forward,
Mm-hmm.
because most of them are not getting the support and they are not being encouraged. So that's when I decided that maybe I can do something. That's when I started meeting around and I met one person. He's a coach. And by talking to him, I realized being a coach, you can do a lot of things helping this sort of people,
Mm.
because you can really push them forward, guide them, hold their hand, make them accountable, and take action. So, this is what I wanted to do actually.
Okay.
That's
So,
when in 2016 I registered for my coaching program
ah, okay.
because I wanted to do that.
My question, Coach Sham, when you do this, right, helping these ladies, what do you get? What do you get? What's in it for you?
Okay, basically, I started off as a free service because these people are all by recommend and by interaction and networking. So they come and ask when I tell them what I do. So they come and ask me a favor. Can you do this for me? Can you help me? So I just do it on a favor basis. So I
Mm.
coach them like for 3 months, depend on how fast they sort of get a clarity to move forward. There are some 3 months, some 6 months. It all depends because I did coach in my initial stage, I did coach a 11-year-old boy as well. That was
Okay.
a tough one because it took me a longer time really for him to understand me, because every time when I went to his house, he would chase me out. So
Ah.
the reason is because he was not getting attention from his parents, and because they are too busy. So he was not doing his homework, nothing. So it was like after the sixth visit, I managed to sort of get his trust, and that's when he started talking to me. And when he started talking to me, that's when I called the parents in as well. The reason I wanted the parents in is so that to understand why is he behaving like that.
Okay. Okay.
But after they realized their mistake, and now the boy is doing fantastic in school, and the parents also spend time with him, so he's a very happy child now.
Nice. That is so interesting to hear. Yeah. I have got Sita Devi saying hi, Shamni. Good to hear you speak. Yeah, we
Hi,
heard
Sita.
that just now.
Yep.
Yogesh Vari says hi, Shamni.
Hi, Yogesh. She's my colleague from Reskill, our training platform.
Nice, nice. Hi, Yogesh. Nice meeting
Hi,
you. We
Yogesh.
have got Rajwin Kaur who says, well done, Shamini and
Hi,
Warren.
Rajwin. Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you here, Rajwin. And then you have got Prem Kumar, Good Vibes Pranam.
Hi, Prem. Good to see you
And
here.
yeah, and you have got Dr. Lau Bintik also saying, yes, just do whatever come your way and your feedback will
Yes,
gradually get to what your life's purpose is, not to give it. Yeah, very nice. Very nicely
true,
said.
true. Very
So
well said.
I'm going to go back to that young 11-year-old boy. Yeah. Now, when you
Yes,
do that, right? You have got the child who is 11, and then you have got the parent who is also in the unknown. And I'm using the word unknown. Yeah. Not because they don't know how to do parenting, but just there are certain areas which are unknown areas, and they need to make sure that we fill the gap. So how do you make sure that you speak to the child and then to the parent, and how do you make sure that the parent understands the child's situation?
see, in order for me to understand the child's situation, I need to understand what is he going through.
Correct.
After I sort of understand what he was going through, is because he was neglected. The parents are always not there for him, and
Okay.
nobody helps him with his homework.
Okay.
The mom is doing everything for him.
Okay.
So, and he's the only child. So he feels that the parents don't love him, and he's not. He's always very sad, totally neglected.
Okay.
So that's when I decided that the parents need to know why exactly the child is behaving in such a way that he's doing.
Okay.
Okay, so I brought in the parents. I told them the reason he's behaving this is because he wants attention. Basically, it's attention.
Okay.
He's not getting the attention from the parents. So
Okay.
he does all kinds of things just to get the parents' attention, and all the things that he does is all very bad.
Yeah.
He's not doing his homework. The teacher calls him back, calls him. The teacher called the parents because he's not doing his homework. He's been naughty. Those kind of things.
Hmm. It's interesting, and I'm saying interesting because there are a lot of kids out there who go through this, and there are a lot of parents out there who don't know that the kids are going through this, and and,
Yes,
and,
very
and
true.
that's the danger zone. You see, if only they have got someone like you, whom they can actually have their child to talk to,
Yep.
then I think, yeah, the structure will be different. And I like what you said just now when you say that you need to make sure that you do this by listening. That listening ear is so important. Am I right?
Yes, very important. That's when you understand, and sort of collecting data from the person, to
Mhm.
understand what really they're going through.
Okay, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am showcasing at the bottom of the screen Coach Sham's Facebook address and her LinkedIn together with her Gmail address here. So, if you want to get in touch with her, please use any of those platforms. Get in touch with her, send a message. Definite, she will reply. And once you are connected, you will be able to transform yourself. Now, talking about transformation, before we talk about transformation, I want to know a little bit about yourself, or rather, the whole crowd out there wants to know about yourself, Coach Sham. So, tell us a little bit about where are you from? I mean, are you
Okay,
local? Yeah.
I'm local. I'm from Sramban actually. I
Okay.
was in Sramban. I studied my whole of my primary school in Sramban, Rasa Jaya.
Okay.
And since my father was in the estate, so after 14 years, my father was traveling from estate to estate every 2 years. So I ended up finishing my Form 5 in Tanka, Johor. Okay,
I'm
so
sorry, I'm laughing.
From Sraman, I went to Sagamar. From Sagamar, went to another place known, I can't remember what estate, and then I ended up in Tanka, Johor. It's a very small town. Sundays you have to go to school, which made me cry when I went there, because Sundays you have to go to school.
Okay.
So that was a difficult part for me. So I finished my Form 5. Once I've done, we came down to KL because my father decided that it's time for us to settle down in KL. So we settled down. My mom was staying with us. He rented a house, and my dad was in the estate in Brooklyn Estate, which was in somewhere in Banting side. So
Okay.
he was staying on his own, and so okay, I actually am a Form 5 third grader, and due to that, when you are a Form 5 third grader, uh, people look down on you sometimes,
Okay.
because there are certain things that my parents did give me a chance, but of course, as usual, I did not perform. So nobody knew what was going through me, because I found it was so difficult for me to study, because every time I'm the playful type, the adventurous type.
Hmm.
So always I tell myself, there will be a time I'll do something, So I started off working very early as a clerk in 1989. And from there, I actually did a lot of things during that period. I got married, and then I started doing my studies. I started off with a diploma in HR. The reason why I started off my studies is because after attending a reunion, my school, ACS school, which is my primary school, reunion dinner, and I felt really intimidated down there when I saw all my friends were holding very good positions,
Hmm.
professionals. I felt I had the inferior complex. And then talking to them also, I felt like, oh, I may not be to their level, you see.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I decided to go and do my studies. I did my HR first, and then I waited. I started working, and then in 2013, I don't know what made me decide, why don't I sit for my MBA?
Okay.
but I wasn't sure that I can do it because with all my past experience and from people telling me and all that, so I was thinking, can I do it? Can I do it? But I was thinking, what the hell? Let's do it. I said, no, I have to find a way to improve myself. So in 2011, I went and registered. The first semester, my results was bad. Okay, but it did not stop me because my friends were very encouraging. My classmates were very encouraging. They said, no, Shamni, we will sit and do together. And after that, the next semester, from my second semester onwards, I was doing great.
Hmm.
And I did so well in 2013. I graduated as an MBA holder.
Wow.
And
That's like,
after my graduation in my company, my boss promoted me straight to manager level.
wow.
So that was something that I feel that it's a really good improvement in my life, and I was like so proud of myself for what I've done.
Yeah.
So
I
that
mean,
was something.
it's really touching, I wanted to ask you what was your trigger moment, yeah, the time where change actually supposed to happen, and you spoke very nicely when you were sharing about the reunion bit where
Yeah,
you felt very intimidated, and I could feel that, yeah, because you will have everybody gathering, and then that's the time where you will start comparing, whether you like it, you don't like
yes,
it, the comparison sets in, yeah, yeah.
exactly. That's what I was doing. I was comparing. Oh, that person is like that. I'm just like this. That person is
I
like this.
know, right?
You know how it feels.
Exactly. But this is the thing, and I want to say this. You were a SPM third grader, and I
Yeah,
and I'm openly and I want to say this. Why?
yes,
Because I want a lot of people out there to listen to what Coach Sham have got to say. A lot of people say that you are a third grader in SPM, therefore you cannot go
no,
far. Now, again, we chat about this much earlier, yeah, Coach,
yeah,
where you have got some who did not go to school at all, who are illiterate, and they are doing very well. But the
yes,
moment you start studying, right, when you go into certain examination, then that's the benchmark, and people compare with whatever that you have. If you are a first grade, then you are looked upon differently. But if you
yes,
are a third grade, then you are looked like very low. But bear in mind, if you have got someone who did not study at all and you are a third grade, you are much higher than those people out there. And I'm not comparing for whatever reason, just to let you know that anywhere you are in terms of academic or qualification, do not worry because the path is wide open. Do not have that tunnel vision saying that, what, this is where I am, and I have to just be here. And look at what Coach Shamini said. She actually went from just a third grader to, I want to ask you, what was the last position that you held in the company that you left?
head of compliance and risk.
My God, I'm getting goosebumps already, because you made it happen, coach. You made it happen. And
Yeah,
that's the beauty. So, boys and girls out there, if you think that you are just a third grader in whatever area it may be, Form 3, Form 5, a university, whatever it may be, do not worry because that is just a qualification. You can do
yeah,
so much if you only have got the will to change your life.
yeah. You put your mind to it, you can do it.
There you go. You put your mind to it, you can definitely do it. Yeah. So
And
we have
I also believe, Warren, sometimes the time is not during that time, maybe later, but
yeah,
you will always have a time to achieve it.
there you go. So seek that time. Seek that time. The time
Yep,
is just around the corner. For all you know, it has been sitting in front of you for the longest time, waiting for you to listen to that whisper. Just go and grab hold of it and move on. Yeah, ladies and
true,
gentlemen.
true, very
So,
true, very true.
yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching Coach Shamini here live and about in Facebook, LinkedIn, and also YouTube. Share the link to as many people as possible because after this, she will be sharing tips as to how do you transform your life. Tips as to how do you transform your life. We have got Rajuna who says, "Hi, Shamini."
Hi, Rajuna. Nice to see you here.
That's nice. And then we have got Muhammad Salim who says, Hi Shamini. You have got a fan base
Hi,
here.
Mr. Salim. He's my HR manager in my former company.
Ah, nice, nice. Then you know what she's saying, yeah? Very nice, very nice. And then you have got Yogesh is saying, Sham, you are doing good.
Oh, thank you, Yogesh. Nice to see you
Yeah.
too again.
And Susan is saying, Sky is the limit. Yes, you're so right.
Yes,
Prem
true,
is
very
saying,
true.
very inspiring. Thank you so much, Prem.
Thank you, Prem.
Inspiring. And then we have got Kirubai Kahoot all the way from UK.
Wow. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice coming
There
to my
you go.
show.
That's right. So it's nice that you have got people all around the world, yeah, just to listen to Shamini here talking about how do you transform life, yeah. And it's interesting how she spoke about life is so simple if you know how to live by, yeah, and that's all there is. Do whatever that you think it is necessary, because you yourself only know what to do with your life. No one else can come and change. You have to change. Only then change will happen. So coach, you spoke about this very interesting life changing experience here. Now I would like to go a little bit on you leaving the company and now starting up your own. You want to share a little bit about your company now?
Yes. I actually left my company last year, September, to actually
Okay.
start off my own company, which is
Okay.
Dynamic Coaching and Consultancy. Actually, I've set up this company since 2017. And I
Okay.
was doing my coaching and training on a part-time basis, but not as a paid client. I was just
Okay.
like doing it webinars, free and all that. Actually, I just want to say something about the dynamic word itself.
Okay.
Basically, the word dynamic is actually more of is continuous changes. See, because that is why I selected dynamic as the name of the country, because it's a continuous changes and developing people. So it's basically changing person's life and developing them. That's
Okay.
what the dynamic mean in my company.
Ah, there you go. And what do you guys do? Yeah, what do you guys do? What are the programs that you all have in your company?
Okay, currently I have two programs, which is goal setting and cultivating coaching practices.
Okay.
And I'm also a life coach for career coach, life purpose coach, happiness coach. And I
Ah,
also do mentoring for anybody who wants to have a personal growth, improve in their life. I'm also doing that. So these are the few things which I just started now on a full-time basis. So I would like to go furthermore later with further new programs and all that which I'm coming up.
okay, fantastic. Very nice, very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Coach Shamini here, live streamed via Facebook, LinkedIn, and also YouTube. And she has got a lot of sharing that she has done. Now, if you have missed those parts, not to worry. With the same link that you have, click it again and watch the recording series, because if you miss it, then you will lose it. So remember, watch the first half of it, because the second half is where she is going to talk about tips that she is readily waiting to share with us as to how to transform your life. Okay, so now before that, right, I have got some adverts which I want to share with you guys. Mindful meditation is the easiest way to activate your chakras. 10 days program is what they are offering. WhatsApp to that number 01256143119. Mindful meditation is very interesting, because if you know mindful meditation, it is not that you will be free from disappointment, free from stress, free from fear, sadness, anxiety. No, that's not it. Mindful meditation is when the moment you know how to use all your seven chakras accordingly, whatever comes, you will know how to manage it. It's all about managing. It's not magic, yeah, where I am not angry anymore, I am not sad anymore. If you're not angry, if you're not sad, if you cannot feel any of those things, guess what? Something is very wrong with you. You better go and check the doctors, yeah. So human beings must have anger, human beings must go through all the negative feelings and positive feelings. And it's interesting how negative feelings, if you were to use it positively, you will definitely reach success. So, how to do it? Mindful meditation. Call that number 012-561-4319. You want to become a cabin crew? Any of those whom you think that they have got this intention of becoming a cabin crew? You have got now a center, a training center opening in Seremban. Call that number, Jami at 01921966069, and also Darren at 01661399154. Call these two people and then ask about this cabin crew program. The borders are already opening, the flights are already up on air. So remember, if you want to become a cabin crew, that's the number that you have to call. It's a fantastic 3 or 4 months program. The moment you go through the process, you will be able to get a placing. So check out that number and see where it goes. Then you have got NLP. Everybody knows about NLP. NLP is something that is loosely used nowadays. But having said that, NLP, if you have it, you'll be able to manage your life much better. It's a certification program under SAT Academy. 0125614319 is the number to call. Call that number and find out what NLP means. NLP is short for Neuro Linguistic Programming. I know Coach Sham is also into it. Just go and find out more, learn about it, how you understand yourself. The moment you understand yourself, you'll be able to understand others. And that is what I think Kirubai also said very nicely. Transformation happens from inside out. Yes, Kirubai, all the way from UK, and she said it right. Transformation happens from inside out. Yeah. And of course, she's wishing Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Rajwin is saying very inspiring. Coach Sham, definitely inspiring. Yeah.
Oh
So,
yes, thank you.
Coach, now Rajwin asked this question, and I want to pose this question to you before we go to the tips. And her question is this. Let me see what she's asking. Okay, she's asking this question: what's your secret of success? You want to answer that?
What's okay? What's my secret of success is basically secret of success is actually what really you want, lah. I only can say that because it's what the success is basically is your achievement because
Okay.
you are the leader of your life, right? So it's basically what you achieve in life. It can be anything. It can be your financial or anything, but it's really what you really want and what makes you happy. That is success.
Yeah, very nicely said. And I think Susan said it well also. Never ever give up. That itself is a secret to success. Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice. And I want to ask you, what was your secret to success, Coach Sham?
Okay. My secret is basically I was very determination. I had a determination to achieve what I could not achieve during my younger days. So whatever I've achieved now, that is my MBA, my training, having a company of my own, that is my achievement and my success.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, fine. Now, before we go to the tips here, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Neela Veni here. She says secret to success. Very inspiring. She says here. Very nice. Yeah, exactly, Neela Veni. It's very interesting. Yeah, how her secret of success is very simple yet very meaningful for her. And I think everybody needs to have this secret to success. Only you will know because you own your own self. So go find yourself. What is the secret of your own success? You'll be able to find out. So, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Sham is here with us. Now she is going to share with us the tips to transform your life. But before that, you want me to share that screen as to the program that you will be handling soon?
Yeah, sure, that'll be great.
All right, all yours.
Okay, I'm having a program on goal setting to achieve success, which is going to be held on the 9th of February, and it's only $15 USD. Please join. I will show you all the tips and techniques and how to achieve the goal successfully and how it can impact your life. Because when you achieve your goal, it changes your life tremendously. So please join me on the 9th of February for this program. And you can contact me in my email address as mentioned earlier, or you can also contact me using my Facebook, LinkedIn, and you also can download the reskill. Can you all see the reskill marked up there? You can download the reskill in your phone, Apple, and also in your Android phones.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know more, that's her Facebook address and the LinkedIn address, also her email address. Get in touch with her very quickly so that you will know what she's talking about, and you will be able to transform your life. Now,
And
before we go,
Warren, I have another program that I would like to mention as well.
go ahead.
Okay, I have another program. This is actually a joint venture with another person under Freedom Discovery. We are doing a supervisory and managerial skill with coaching.
Okay,
And this is a 2 days program, which is scheduled on the 22nd to 23rd February. This is actually a program to empower managers to use coaching when they deal with their staff. Because this is basically for managers, supervisors, line leaders, or anybody who's dealing with people.
okay,
It helps when you do coaching, it helps in an organization in terms of helping them to perform well. It
okay.
also gives them accountability to take actions, and it motivates them. So join me in this program. We are coming out with a flyer soon. Once it's out, I'll be posting it out. Please do join for this program, which is in February 22nd and 23rd.
Very nice. So remember, if you want to know more details as to what's happening during these few dates, and if you have missed the dates, not to worry. The email address is just below that screen. Quickly write it down. Take a snapshot using your phone or a print screen, snap screen, so that you'll be able to save it and contact her later. Now I've got a couple of messages before we go to the tips. So we have got Imelda who says. Success is a journey.
True.
Definitely, yeah. You are so right. Very nicely said, yeah, coach. Success is definitely a journey. It is not
Yes.
it is not a destination, yeah. It is definitely a journey, and very nicely said, Imelda. Thank you so much. Esther Surya is saying, very impressed. Keep it up.
Thank you, Suri Esther.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Esther. Amarjit, hi Amarjit. Nice to
Bye.
have you back with us today. Amarjit was our previous guest here. Amazing lady.
Oh, I see. Good.
Jay Kannan, good
Hi,
job.
Jake Anand. Nice to see
Right.
you here.
You want to speak about Jay Kannan?
I came to know him through Facebook actually.
Nice. Okay. Thank you so much for coming by, Jay Kannan.
Thank
Then we
you.
have got Kiran Kaur. A good job, people management. Very nicely said, Kiran. Yeah, Jay also says, Warren and Sham keep inspiring people. Jay,
Thank
we
you,
all
Jay.
try to
Thank
do it
you.
wherever possible. Yeah, thank you. And of
Thank
course,
you.
Yogesh is there saying very inspiring.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Yogesh.
And Kiran is saying it is a journey for experience. Yes. Again,
Yes.
Kiran is saying the same thing. And it is so true. When one person says, maybe it's not true. When two-person says it, then it is definite. Yeah. Yes, transformation is a journey. Now, ladies, gentlemen, you are now with Coach Sham, and she is here with us, live streamed via Facebook, YouTube, and also LinkedIn, whereby she is going to share with us tips as to how do you transform your life. And I'm all excited, and I'm sure you guys are also excited. Ma'am, all yours. What are the tips to transform
Okay.
life?
Basically, I'm going to give 5 tips here.
Okay,
Actually, more lah. There are a lot of things. As I talk along, I'll be telling a lot of things.
go ahead.
Okay, basically, transformation is something that you want to transform from where you were to what you want to be. Correct? It's now.
Okay,
It's not later. It's not what you have done in past. It's now what you want to do. So always remember, focus. Focus is your number one thing that you must have. Focus in what you want, how you're going to do it, and visualize in time to come what you need, what are you going to be. So focusing is very important. Once you have focus, remember, write it down. What are the things you need to do in order to achieve what you are focused on. As you have written down all those things, break it down to smaller lists as to what you need to prioritize first. See, it's very important once you have prioritized what you need first. Once you have done that, it's always remember you need to set timing. If you don't set any timing in whatever you do, it's as good as not doing anything. Because you can take maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Sometimes you don't get it done at all because you get fed up. So always remember, have some timing in what you need to do. And once you have done that, check your progress. See, anything you do, you need to have to see the progress, whether you're moving forward, whether you're moving backwards, or is there something that you need to change? Like I mentioned earlier, anything you do, if it doesn't work, change it. There's always a lot of ways of doing things to get things moving forward, but never give up. Always remember, never give up. Change the ways, but not the goal, or to transform yourself. Okay? And if you ever come across something that you are unable to do, it doesn't matter. Always ask for help, because there are a lot of people are there to help you. And hanging around with some of the people and learning from them is a good way of for you to learn and move forward. Never always depend that, oh, I can do it. Yes, you can do it. You put your mind to it, but at certain times you need help. You need help from people. So don't be afraid to ask help from people. Okay? And remember, always remember, focus. Focus in what you want in life. Focus what is going to do to your life, how it's going to impact you personally, professionally, how it's going to impact you with your family and friends. So always remember what really you want in life. That is what I got to say. Focus is very important.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Those are beautiful words here. And I'm going to repeat that because I was typing it down. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, tips to transformation. Here it is. The time is now, is what Coach Sham says. Yeah. It's not about tomorrow, it's about now. It's here and now. Do not wait anymore. Don't wait until it becomes perfect. Then only you want to launch something. Whatever that you have now at hand is sufficient enough. Just do it now, and then you start improving yourself. You improvise as to how do you want to amend words, or correct things, or make it, or beautify it. That can happen along the way. Remember, transformation is a journey, not a destination. So therefore, start now is what she says. And then she spoke about focus and visualize what and where you want to be. This is very interesting. Yeah, think about where you want to be and feel the feeling of wherever that you want to be, whatever that you want to have, so that when you have that feeling, you'll be able to have it strong enough that you want to achieve that goal every single day you wake up in the morning. So remember to focus it well. Yeah, then she says prioritize. Yeah, it's very important. Now you have got one, two, and three things that you want to do. What you have to do is prioritize as to which one goes first, which one goes next, so that you will focus on the first one first and then do the second one and then the third one, or else it will be very overwhelming. And remember what she said, write it down, write everything down so that it is crystal clear right in front of you. If you want it to be clearer, take a mahjong paper or a A4 paper or a A3 paper, write it down, or take a use the whiteboard, write it down. Make sure when you get up early in the morning, you see it. Or like how in the movie The Secret, they say write it down on the ceiling so that the moment you open your eyes, it's up there, yeah, readily available. So write it down, ladies and gentlemen. Then she says action plan is very important. Now you have got the goal, you need to write it down. Once you have written it down, you need to make sure that there are action plans. And you know about the SMART action plans. Yeah, it must be
Much.
specific, must be measurable, must be accurate, must be realistic,
Realistic.
timely. It's very important. You must make sure that you do it in a proper manner. Action plan is so important because without action plan, you cannot have execution. When there is no execution, your goal will remain goals on that piece of paper that you have written down. Then she says, check your progress. This is so important. What you have done today is when you retire to bed this evening, before you sleep, you need to sit down and think about, okay, I got up this morning. What are the things that I did towards the plan that I had written down? And then think about it. What else can I do better, or where else do I have to improve myself? And if you have done mistakes, not to worry, mistakes are needed to happen so that you
Yeah.
can improve yourself, so that you don't do that mistake again. So look at it, improve yourself, and then move further. Then she says, oh yeah, never give up. Remember, never ever give up. So do not at the fourth day or the fifth day you feel like, you know what, I don't want this because I don't know if tomorrow I'll be alive or not. If tomorrow you are alive, what will happen? So don't worry about tomorrow. Think about now. If you are
Mm.
alive now, if you are breathing, if your heart is beating, that means you are still alive. So go and do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, don't wait
Yeah.
for tomorrow. Never give up. Change the ways, but not your goal. This is so lovely said. Yeah, change whatever path. Now, this is like using ways. Yeah, if you have got destination that you put in, sometimes you may miss the road. But what it will say, recalculating. So it will give you some shortcuts, sometimes the long route, but whatever it may be, the destination is still the same. Don't
Yes.
change the goal, but change the way you are going to seek that goal. And she
Yeah.
says, if you are stuck, seek for help. Sometimes you tend to fall down. You can do two things. You can sit and cry and say, you know what, I'm going to sit here because I fell. Or you can get up on your own. If you are unable to do so, carry up your hand and ask for help. Use your mouth to shout out for help. Remember, there will be someone who will be giving you that lending hand. And remember that when they come to help you, it will be much better because, for all you know, they will be teaching you much shorter route to how you want to achieve your goal. Yeah. And she also spoke about learn and move on. If you want to do something, I remember during my pandemic time here, I was watching Netflix because I don't know what to do. I was the trainer and I used to train face to face. And then everybody is doing Zoom and Google Meet and whatnot. I didn't know what to do. So what I did, I was watching Netflix for a good 1 month. Then I said to myself, you know what? Let me go and find something to learn. So I learned up whatever that I'm doing now. So learn and move on. And lastly, she said, go back to focus. Remember, whatever that you are doing, focus is very important. Focus as to what you will be feeling once you achieve that goal, and you will be transforming your life in no time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what she said, and I am so happy that she said this. If you did not get whatever that she said just now, remember the link is always there, available, all ready for you. Click to watch the recording again. Now, Coach Sham, I want to ask you this. If at all at one point they feel very, very down because whatever goal that they thought they will achieve and they will find success, once they achieve, they still do not feel happy. What do they need to do?
Okay. First of all, they need to find out why aren't they happy with what they have achieved. Is that something that they really wanted, or is it something that somebody told them to do it? Because they need to feel what they really want. Because it's something that they wanted to do and they achieve it, and definitely they'll feel very great. But if something they are doing it for the sake of others or just because somebody else is doing it, then you may not feel it. So it has to be your own, what
Mm,
you want. It's your own goal, your own this one. Like I always say, you are the leader of your life. What you do, that is what you are. You see,
that's
so it has to be your own goal, what you want.
that's very interesting how you put it. Yeah, don't look at people and then do whatever that they are doing simply because they are doing.
Yep.
Yeah. In Malay they say tepuk dada tanya selera. Yeah. So you have to check yourself. Yeah. Is that what you truly want? For all you know, like what Coach Sham is doing. Yeah. She's helping loads of ladies out there, loads of youths out there, loads of people out there, and that's her calling, I would say. And she is so happy with whatever that she's doing. So it's not about dollar and cents all the time. Yeah, Coach.
Nope. It's all about what makes you happy. You see, it's basically for me is helping people is the main thing, then followed by dollars and time. Is
Yeah, there you
when
go.
I coach somebody and they succeed, it makes me happy because it's also a branding for me.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Yes.
Coach, do you have any message to those people out there who still think that, you know what, I'm married, because this show is about empowering women, women, yeah, and empowering women here means there are a lot of women out there who still thinks that, you know what, once I'm married, I'm done. Once I've got children, then I'm done. And then you have got 101 reasons to say stop. You are done. So, what's your advice, or what's the message that you want to give it to these young ladies or ladies who still can do a lot of things?
Okay, basically, I've come across this in during in the NGOs meeting when I meet some ladies say, they are married, they have kids, they have other responsibilities, but they also have things that they want to do. Always remember, you have a life of your own, even though you are married, whether you're a mother, daughter, sister, or whatever, you still have your own life.
Mm.
So you got to go on with your life because you can always balance your life. That's why we call it the work-life balance. There's always balance in everything. If you can balance everything and still move on with your goals or passion or your purpose, go ahead. Don't give up because that is your life. Nothing ends just because you are married. See, there's no end to it. You have a what do you call it? Passion. What do you call it?
Desire.
Determination, desire that you want to achieve something, go for it. Don't ever give up because
I'm
that is
laughing.
what will make your life very, very useful,
Yeah,
make you
yeah,
happy inside.
I'm laughing because Yogesh is saying, well said, and then she said exactly, and then she said true, and then she said agree. So I understand very clearly, yeah, Yogesh, yeah. And I'm sure that if I were to call you, you'll be telling yet another story, Yogesh, yeah. But it's interesting how I think, Coach, you have touched many, many lives. And I think that itself is a blessing, Coach.
There's a lot happening outside actually. There are many of ladies who are going through this actually.
So if someone wants to help out these ladies, what do they have to do, Coach?
You can always call out, we can talk about it, and then we can, you can always call me for a discovery call and we can have a discussion, and then I can see how, let me go to, find out what is your issues, and then I can help you in a way I can.
Lovely. So Coach Sham says, even if you need help or you can render help, call or get in touch with Coach Sham. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have got Shamini here with us, live in season 2, episode 13 of the Waran Shanmugam show. We were live streamed from Facebook, YouTube, and also LinkedIn, and she gave us that lovely tips as to how do you transform your life. Amazingly said. If you have missed it, oh, that's too bad. It's not what I'm going to say, but please, you can watch again by clicking on the same link and watch the recording. Get in touch with her. That's the Facebook address that I have shown you. LinkedIn is also there, and shamini.dcc@gmail.com. Shamini .dcc@gmail.com is where you can get in touch with her via email. Please contact her, and please, if you want to improve your life, call her, get in touch with her, and transform your life, because everyone have got the birthright is to be happy, to be
Yes,
successful, to be
yes.
doing whatever that you want to do. So don't let that go. Use it. How do you want to utilize that? I bet if you don't have the answer, you know who to call. Not Ghostbusters, but Shamini.dcc. Yeah, Dynamic Coaching and Consultancy is where she is from. Shamini, thank you so very much. It
Thank you,
was
Warren.
a pleasure.
It was pleasure with you. Pleasure having me in your show as well. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Yogesh is still saying, I support what Sham said, 100% very logical.
Oh, that's
Yes,
good.
Yogesh,
Fantastic, Yogesh. I love that.
you are so right, Yogesh. I also agree 100%. Yeah. And Susan says, thanks for the beautiful sharing.
Thank
Yes,
you.
beautiful indeed.
Thank you
Coach,
very
thank you
much.
so much for your time. And we shall meet you when we meet next, yeah?
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Coach. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That was Coach Sham sharing with us so many good stuff, yeah, and lots of insight as to how do you handle your life, how do you manage your life, how do you take on towards much better lifestyle just by tuning a few waves in your life. It's New Year still, 12th January. We have just started New Year 2022, and this is the right time, I would say, for you to take that turn, that route that needs changes is all readily available for you. You just need to drive towards this new route that Coach Sham just shared. And I'm very excited because she shared this, and you guys can improve yourself in manner of which where you yourself will be amazed. Then why not try it out? For all you know, you'll be very happy. So I would suggest that you go and look back the video that was recorded, see what are the tips, write it down, learn again. If you don't understand, get in touch with Coach Sham. I've got all the details at the bottom there, and improve yourself. I want success coming to you, and success is what you will get. Thanks so much for sharing, is what Yogi said. You're most welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We shall meet you again next week, Wednesday, same time. We have got yet another aspiring guest coming by who will be sharing loads of good stuff. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, thank you so much for watching the Waran Shanmugam Show. Bye bye.